So just now the PME and the MPC2, both of them got compound. Both of them compound. Both of them also sutta. All this sutta one or sutta one is not easy one. This one, this is all sutta one. You can see all this at the end. Or sutta one. Sutta is not easy to translate. But anyway, no problem. No problem. As long as you can find the meaning in the dictionary, you can you can do already. Okay. Number 6, Mahajano. So this is a compound. This is Mahan. Mahan. Yeah, Mahan. Mahan. Then when you decline, it becomes Maha. Normally it is Mahajana. This is Jana. Jana means Mahajana means technically it's people, great people. So it refers to public. This is a subject. Public. This is subject. And then you can see this is Majje Nakara. So in this case, Nakara is what do you call it? City. In the middle of the city. This is Majja located. So this is also a compound. So this is also Tapurisa. So I don't have to put here Tapurisa because here you see from here, you know it's Tapurisa. Tapurisa. So here A, the A means in. So middle of the city. I don't put the because I wouldn't type too long. Okay. Santa Garang. So this is Agara. This is Agara. This is a long A. You take one A here, one A here. This is one A, one A. Agara. Agara means it's 4. Agara is Santa, and this it become a council house. Can you see? And this M object. N is M object. All right. N is A. You know, is either ablative or instrumental. Can we sabah? Sabah is all. And then this is Ganda. Ganda is scan. Hyong, Ganda, Gandehi. Okay. Then you have Upalim Pitwa. Can you see there is apit? There is also a causative one. Sometimes no need to translate. Sometimes you need to translate. So this is apit, apitwa. All right. So in there, this is in this this is technically having cause or having what you call make. So now this is you got up the api means having cause make to smear. So if the moment you put this in, this one you have to pick 2 already. Smear. So English is like that. See now you cannot put if it's having smear is okay without the api having smear, but the more causative having make to smear. Okay, then having make somebody to smear like that. There is the object. All right. Okay, we already found this one. Okay, yeah, public. Okay, this one we just say smear, and this is the object. Council hall. Okay, can you see council hall? Can you see this is extension? This is visa. This is also a compound. All I add in kind all kind of perfume. You cannot say all perfume. You cannot say all perfume. You have to put all kind of perfume. That means the word kind have to add in. Or all kind of perfume. This one all kind of perfume. Okay. Then this one extension in the middle of the city. So that means the council hall is in the middle of the city. This is describing this. This is describing this. This is also describing this. You see or not? This is describing this. This is also describing. So all this is related to the object. Understand? Related to the object now. Okay. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Okay. Upari, Suwana, Tarakati. This can you see this part and this part This part is Taraka, then plus Adi, and then this part is Subhana, this part is gold. Gold. Can you see? Yeah, gold. Then Taraka, star, golden star. Okay, and then this is a N is T with Chitta. This is a PPP. With a PP. It means decorated with, this is the Purisa case 3 instrumental with a golden star. This is this compound. This is adjective to this adjective to the word star. Okay. Yeah, and then this is a top. This one is what you call instrumental case lah. With this is decorated. This is with a golden star. See this part all right. So we say, okay, so what you do is the word day you never see lah. I just put in there, okay, because I put in there. So the word day, can you see where is it? Can you see the one? The next word is run. This is the run lah. Okay, this is Panya ape tua. Can you see the ape there? So we don't have to translate you see, we just have to say, we take it as a past tense. They prepare. They, and that means there must be somebody. So this part is not mentioned. Okay, prepare. Okay, prepare. Okay, can you see? Prepare. This is a compound. Asana. Can you see that? This is asana means sit. Sit for the Buddha, Tapurisa. Sit for, so the sit is an object. For the Buddha is ablative. So this is a compound. They prepare it. So that means there must be a subject lah. The public lah. Because the public, first time in English we say public. So second time we say they lah. It's the same lah. This one is reverse to it. Okay. This part. So you know when I put something like that, highlight red or what? Okay, can you see here? Okay. So continue this is okay. So this is an object. Object. Because object here sit, and then can see decorated with a golden star. This is the part, the long one, a golden decorate. It means the seat for the Buddha got decorated with a golden star. Okay, all right. Then the last word is this one. Okay, this is a AOR. So AOR, okay, AOR. So we say here, inform the teacher. So this is third person singular. Who is the teacher? We also don't know. So who is the teacher? Because this line we cannot tell. So I believe the teacher is not the Buddha. It's somebody else. Because I inform the teacher. The teacher, this is object. This is the verb. So which means that they lah. Again they lah. They. All right. Any question on this? This one not so complicated. This one not so complicated. This is a lot easier than last one. The only thing is you must able to break this up.
Brother Alfred, this Negara Maje is a compound word, but below put it as how do you pronounce it? Vaya Bibawa.
No.
Yeah. We call it Vaya Bawa. Shouldn't it be Tapurisa?
No, it's a Tapurisa.
It can also be a Kamadaraya also, right? If you say describe middle city, the middle is adjective.
It has to be Tapurisa.
Middle of the city, then you put it as Tapurisa lah.
It has to be Tapurisa.
Chati Tapurisa lah.
Correct, Tapurisa. Tapurisa, it has to be Tapurisa. I take a Tapurisa. Same with us. So this one is also Tapurisa.
So that I think below is a typo error lah.
It's not a typo error. Sometimes is you can cheat. When you look at the compound, sometimes it doesn't make sense. So in that sense, we just ignore it. You take another compound and put it and fix into it. If at the end of the day, after you translate, then only you put the compound now. You don't break the compound and then you don't break the compound and put the name first because it's going to get it wrong. So what I normally do, I don't want to break it out. I straight away look at it. I am able to tell what kind of compound already. The name of the compound I don't know, but I know how to translate. So you see, they take the N, you put there the case first, and then in between middle, and so that you don't know yet, you don't know, you have middle and city only, So when you see middle and city, it has to be middle of the city or middle at the city. In English, you cannot run very far. Middle at the city, or the city at the middle, or middle of the city. There is only two choices. You cannot be a middle with city middle for the city. All this cannot run by English. So as long as it makes sense, you know your compound is correct. So you use a logic. After you get the logic right, then only you put your compound. Yeah.
Brother, how to pronounce the word? The one below written, biaya ibawa. You pronounce as bia. Is it biaya ibawa, or how to pronounce the word?
Avia.
Abia.
Avia. Avia.
Sorry, can you speak louder, please? Sorry.
Yeah, you see. Avia.
Oh, okay.
Avia.
AVYA ibawa.
Like that. You get it. Bawa, you know to pronounce.
Yes.
Avia.
Abia.
Via. VIA.
Oh.
VIA. Via. The Y is pronounced as I, via. Because it is what you call semi vowel. Semi vowel, I and Y have the same sound.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
This is pronounced as same sound. This is semi vowel. This is vowel.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right. Okay. This part clear. Then we move to the next one. This one a bit long. Okay, number 7. Okay, this one, okay, dash, that means this 3 is a compound. So like that, Suvana means gold, Rajata is silver, So the word, this is another compound again, Money means jewel. You have studied that this is what you call it, secondary derivative. So secondary derivative, what you do is Maya is added to it. So the Maya is added to it. That means the word Maya means a make of. The word Maya means is make of. Okay, the word Maya is this secondary derivative. Okay, this one make of. Okay, so you start gold, silver, and money is means gems. Normally the Mahayana Om Mani Padme Hum money Om Mani Padme Hum this is the money gem. Okay, Padme is actually is in our one is Paduma. Paduma is lotus. So for them Sanskrit is Padma. Paduma is lotus. Money is gem. Right. Okay. So this part clear. So that means this is Duanda, comma, because if you got 2 means N, but you got 3 means you have to put comma. My English is comma, and English you cannot say gold and silver and gem. You have to put gold, silver, and gem. All right. So this is the right. So in this case, so this is the subject T. Okay, Okay, can you see this is this again? This one is always got a causative one, You have seen so many of the run combined with causative. So in this case, we just take like that. Past tense. Remember, they build. They build. Okay. Can you see? This is object. Navajo. Boats, plural. Object, plural. Okay. Boats. Can you see? Make of gold, silver, and gem. So this line done. Okay. Easy. Next one. Okay. Can you see the same thing? Prepare. Just now we come across this word just now. One also prepare. Prepare sheet. Now this is they. So I put they so that you can and it's a continuation. They prepare. In this case, can you see the word Palangka? Palangka is the mannequin. Mannequin. Correct. Mannequin. You know what's mannequin? I don't know how to say.
Palanquin, is it?
Palanquin. Correct. Palanquin. So it's not so far. Palanquin. Yeah. I don't know whether I spell correct. 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 Palanquin.
Yes, I think without the I, is it? Yeah, I think with I, with I.
Palanquin. I also don't know whether it's A or E. Something like that lah. So palanquin is not a coaches. I think it's a palanquin. Something like that lah. Okay. Or maybe because here they say make of gold and silver. All right. So the here again again here this is more or less the same. This one you see Suvana Rajata and that is the same so the same. Third line. Okay, the third line. Okay, here third line. You see, can you see Panchavana?
Sorry, brother, afraid it's one L.
One
Palanquin.
L-A-N.
P-A-L-A-N. P-A-L-A-N.
L-A-N.
L-A-N.
Palanquin.
Palanquin. Yes.
This one something like that lah. Okay. All right. So the third line, this is a compound Panchavana. So Panchavana is a Tigu because anything got five anything got number 1, 2, 3 is considered as Tigu Tigu. That means it's talking a number all right. Then again combined with Paduma. This Paduma is lotus lotus plus this again can you see that every time you get this type of thing NNA one this is a PPP. PPP got two form one. PPP one you plus star. Then star sometimes it is ita. Then the other one is na, and then you will get like that. Nah, if you got I, you get that. So if you have no I, you may get something like that. So you have to take care of that lah. So in this case, we are not too sure. Not too sure. But anyway, so here, can you see the word? This is ka plus itua. This is tua plus i. They make udakang. They make water. They make water. Water. Then in this case, can you see this is an object? This is an object. Now you can see this is describing the object. No, this describing the object. So that is why we need this part, which so next first we must say this word. Can you see the word? This word probably you don't know. So what we do is probably you know the meaning of this. I also seldom come across. So what you do is you just search here. We can leave the Negahita there, no problem. You can see the word is, can you see? When you see this N here with a diacritic mark, you pronounce it as the normal N, sanjana, which means it's cover. Or you have something on top of it lah. A lid or something, cover, or you can say, so they got a multiple meanings. This means cover. All right. So here it means so the make water, which so this one cover. You see this is cover. So this is Tapurisa with in this case, it has to be plural. Lotuses. Why must be plural? Because there is five. With lotuses of five color. Can you see of five color? I don't know whether lotus got five color or not. So in this case, so I put this one, which was covered, because this is a PPP, yeah. So I put which was covered. This is my choice. There is a lot of own choice one. So this one is my own choice one. A lot of own choice. Okay. Okay. Right. So you get up to this part. Okay. This part, no problem. It's also easy. Easy. Our structure always work. The structure is always work. You find it so easy. And the subject, verb, object. The only thing is when you got multiple object, you know these are the things which was, you need to do. Because if it's thing, we use which. If it's people, you use who. Remember, if it's people, we use who. Who is referred to people. Thing, we always use which. You can understand relative. My translation is using relative, relative, because this is related to the water. This is related to the water. So I am describing the water, so I have to put it as a relative. So this can be what we call it adjectival, adverbial. I also don't know whether you want to classify adverbial, adjective. I also pening with it. I also got headache with it. So, but anyway, we just do the translation, right? The last part, when you see this one in you see a Malay got like that one now. Rama Rama. This is referred to butterfly. So Malay also got like that. So in when used in Pali, when you see atano and atano or two, it has become plural. If one means self, one means owner, one means own or self. If it's one, atano means self or own. But when you got two, it has to become here plural already. Become plural. You must remember this is a plural. Okay. Can you see this? Technically, when you see something like that, Nawa, Nawa, okay, Biru, Ha, Nataya. So this is this is a bit long. So what you do is you try to do. You see. I take away the case after self, and then Biru Ha plus Nawa. Then so when we break it down, the word Nawa is boat. So this is stop result 7 on the board. So can you see this one? Okay. Abiruha. So name is this one. Can you see this one? Yeah. Yeah is a case for the sake. So this is a PPP. And for the sake of embarking on the book. All right. So this part is a bit long. So this is the one we break down the compound. Break down the compound, no need to say what compound, because too many of it in it. But if you want to put, you can put after you translate already, that means you know this is here is case 4. Here is case 4. And then mean here, these are, can you see Viruha? Then you see, then this is the PRP. So I put the marking, okay, on the board. So this is the result. So for the purpose and I'm marking on the road. All right. Then the next line. Okay. This is how. Then the last part is here, the next line. They are back. Can you see this is a back the teacher? They back the teacher. So what I do is they back the teacher. It means get permission. So in English, get the get the permission. Okay, so for the purpose of embarking, so I change a bit to embark. See, not can change, you no need to mention for the purpose of embarking. If you get, they get the permission to embark the boat. Finish. Can change as long as the meaning is the same. Follow. Okay, not. So this word, don't think you don't go back also can lah. Ask permission lah. Or here can means ask permission. No, change to ask permission again lah. Ask permission.
Yeah.
Something like that lah. So if you do get permission, ask permission, you are right, you are correct. Because the whole idea you get a permission, no need to say back. But of course, this word is yachati is back. All right. Follow. So now you read, as you read, they build a boat, make of gold, silver. This part no problem. They prepare sofa. Maybe in this case, it's a sofa because it's talking about boat. So it can be sofa or coaches. Okay, maybe it's palanquin is not correct already because you're talking about boat. So maybe sofa or coaches. And it's no problem. They had water because in the boat you need water. And then this one, you know that covered with five times lotus. You know the Chinese also pantang. Sometimes they go to go to Haxi. They come back also. They want to wash themselves with 5-color flower or something like that. So something like that lah. This is more like superstitious lah, or this is all right. Okay.
Brother Alfred, can you please repeat the Rama you mentioned just now? I didn't quite hear. It was a bit soft. What about this?
In Bahasa Malaysia, we got duplicate word like that. Because in Malay, Rama means we are Malay we got Rama refers to butterflies.
Oh, butterfly.
Butterfly.
Rama.
So this Malay also use double type of this thing. So I think Malay follow this lah. This structure, Rama. There are a lot of words double one.
Yeah, yes.
So
Thank you.
In Chinese also we have we use the word like that. This is May. So maybe is this word to sister, little sister.
May.
May. So this is a sister. So if there is a duplicate word, so it will become like that one, something like that lah. In Chinese, all right. Lay. So you must remember that these two plus it become plural. These two become plural. Then you see this is plural. Plural. It will take the plural form. I do this one after I stop. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is this is Sunday. After asa. So the word asa come from the word ima. Ima, if you decline, you get this lah. Ima, let me remind you again. Ima is this. Ima takes 3 gender. Ima is a pronoun. Ima is this. This is masculine, feminine. Can you see the word ima come from the word ima? Can you see the word asa? Asa, dative, genetic. So this is the one. Dative and genetic. This is masculine. If it's a feminine, it's a long A one. Feminine is a long A. Neuter is the same. Neuter is the same. Asa. Neuter after instrumental, they are the same. Neuter after instrumental, they are the same with masculine. Remember, neuter. Only the nominative and accusative neuter is different. You see, ayang and idang. Imang, you still could have imang, and then you got imang, except as accusative. All right, so we will do this. That means in this case, so this one can be genitive lah. So it's for him. If this one is for him, and if sick is his. Okay, follow. So whichever case, for him, to him, and to this or for this. So in this case, this is of his. All right. Okay. Parichaka. Paricharaka. The ka is added. So the cha forming a noun, you just have to add a R. After add a R, this A is strengthened. This is primary derivative. Okay. Chara is primary derivative. Plus the pari and plus the ka, that means it becomes secondary. This pari plus chara plus ka, this is secondary derivative. Secondary derivative, put it on top. Okay, this is secondary. Okay, this is secondary. Okay, secondary, so this is secondary. And this is in within the compound. Again, purisa, purisa, in within compound. All right. Okay. Compound. So this is a long A. This is a long A. So the long A here, when you look carefully, you look carefully, after that, then only you will determine. So if this one, it can be your subject. You can be your subject. It can be appellative. If you are not sure yet, then can you see this one, nana? Okay, nana means here, this nana means many or different. Nana means many or different. Wana means color. Can you see? Tusani, this is a neuter now. So a neuter now, it can be subject and object. So we're not sure. We're not sure. All right. Okay, this line. Now. Okay. See here. Now, so you take this one. Now, you see then. Can you see this one? You only see the word his. His. You don't see this word. This is the most tricky one. There is not only this type, but many of this like that one. Okay. Can you see this word? Subject. Cannot see here. From here, you cannot see here. Okay. You only see a verb here. Took. This is Jaran. Just now we talk about Adin, we talk of Dina, Adina, we talk of Dana, Adana. Now this is the same word, Adaya. This is Jaran. Now, okay. So can you see this is case 6? Okay, case 6 plus an accusative, a nominative, so plus this one. This plus this becomes the subject. But in this particular word, this part is not mentioned. This part is mentioned. It says subject, his what? So in this case, when you don't see, you see this one, it's not mentioned. Like his stuff, his thing, whatever is not mentioned. But we only know then. So we don't know the subject. As we do the subject, we only see his only. So what you do, you will translate this word. Took, okay, because this is your verb. then you know that this becomes the object. Can you see? That means okay, object. So, okay, this is cloth. This is Nana, cloth of various color, many or various color. Okay? So this become the object. Can you see that? Okay. So this object, we put here object. Okay, continue. Continue from here. This is scanline. Again, pakara. Same, because this is this one. Okay. So here, you have to decide this one, whether this is object. So technically, it should be the object. Should be object. So the object, don't put this one. Still the object. So cloth of various kind. Can you see there? Various kind. Can you see here? Various kind here. Various kind. Various kind. Because this is very difficult because technically, if you could take this as an object by right, it has to got a nigahita. So you do not get a nigahita. So this is the one who is going to create a problem. Okay. So assuming that you cannot decide whether you want to put this as an object or this. So what I do, so if you take this one, that means if you look carefully, he took cloth of various color from different kind of clothes. So this one is should be referred back to here. The word the different kind means is refer to various. Yeah. So it should be, that means it takes cloth of various color, of various kind. That means this color is one thing. Various kind, that means is your fashion. Fashion, various kind, fashion. That means different design, different fashion or different design. This is talking about this, design. Yeah, different design. So this is technically is talking about various kind. It's and at here. All right. Now continue. Continue here. This part we try to sort it out. Okay. Abarana Pikatiyo. Can you see here? So this one, that means this one, can you see here? Wakatiyo means all various types, many sorts, sorts of. So here is should be ornament, so this part. I take here, it's better to take from here. Take from here for that so that you can see this one. Because when you translate this thing, you must make sure you get the meaning correct. So the yo is should be a plural. Should be a plural. Should be a plural. Can you see? So if you type like that and then you get like that, it give you three choices, because you can you see this is up to here. Right. So this one, it can be Vikati plus yo. Okay. It can, and then this same thing, you break it down, it can this plus this. So technically it should be this. Should be this one of them, So you take this one up to here, should be like that. Cut. Take that. Can you see? So this is jewelry or ornament. Ornament. That means your jewelry. So you take the other one. Okay. So this should be a plural. That means it should be wakati. A long E, I think. then Wakati, can you see? I it can be okay, design, creation, production, something to that, making it different, So it's something like that. So if you go back here, just like I say, fashion and design. So in this case, this is the line. That's my line. Yeah, yeah. Okay, many sorts. So this is the best. Many sorts of ornament. Jewelry lah, ornament, jewelry. Okay, this is more or less that. If you follow just that one, it's up to you how you're going to put. Then can you see this is EO? It's a plural. This is EO is a plural. Plural. Let's go back to just that one. Can you see this is a plural? Can you see this is a plural? And then this is still object. Okay, wakatiyo, wakatiyo, these two. Okay, follow. So yes, follow. That means this is still an object. This is something we have decided. Then this is. Can you see this is mala ganda? Mala ganda. That means this is a compound. This is a smell. This is ganda. This smell. Mala is garland. That means this can be duanda again. Okay. Can you see? Pile panani. This is a neuter. So this is an object. Still an object. That means, can you see? Something to do with this lah. Pile panani. That means, some kind of the translation is, let's say we take this so that you can see the meaning. This type of words, you don't have when you translate, you don't have to get it exactly, because nobody knows whether nobody knows what they are referring to. Yeah, this is the one. English we say moisturizer cream, but in the one is some kind of feng shui lah, something like that lah. So this is something like that. Can you see? So to translate this, you just have to say perfume or whatever. Okay, one no. If you're going to use perfume, the word perfume, you're okay already because it's something to do with that. So we're going to put it here. Okay. So and garland, garland, and garland. This is a perfume lah. Smell no.
Fragrant can
Fragrant, fragrant.
Smell look sounds so fun.
Fragrance, fragrance. Okay. Garland, fragrant, and perfume. Toilet no need to put. You put perfume is good enough. Put perfume in there. So then that means so in this case, in this case, when you see so many things, clothes lah, perfume, so that means then so you will say this one should be his stuff lah. This one should be his stuff lah. This is barang mah. Yeah, things all this is the thing, Can you see all the thing there? You just have to use the word his stuff, his things. So all this is thing. So Pali is like that, so difficult. Okay. So and then the last part, the last part is it come to which part? This is the third line. This is the third line. This is the third line here. Okay, the third line. Can you see here? And See, because we cannot find the subject, so technically, in the sentences, we cannot find the subject. We can find this. So technically, it's somebody lah. So the subject is somebody. Who is the somebody? You look at this, he got so many things. Either he's a prince, a king, from here, this is a third person singular. We cannot know whether it's he or she. It can be a princess or a queen. Nobody knows. So the subject, we cannot know. So if we take as a prince or king, then you say his stuff. His stuff. If it's a queen, but I would think that it looks like most likely it has to be queen. So many things, got jewelry, some more, jewelry lah, perfume lah, fragrance lah. So most likely is this. Most likely, because we did not know the line above. So if we know the line above, our subject here is definitely for sure. We don't know, so we don't know. So this is how we cannot put. So the subject here is technically it can be she took or he took we don't know. So in this case, now we take here Samantha Pareo. Can you see Samantha? This is a word, Jaran. Can you see this is a word? Because we cannot tell whether she or he. So assuming she. Now I assume she. Yeah, so I assume she. She was surrounded. Can you Samantha? Samantha, this is I think it's case 5 from all sides. She's then finally she surrounded and she stood. So I think she lah. Unless I go and dig the few line before, otherwise it cannot. So now you see when there is no subject in this line, so you have to assume something like that. He or she. This is the difficult part because you're only translating one line.
Brother Alfred,
Yeah.
Atamsu is plural. So is it referring to
They.
is
They.
yeah.
They. That means you have to put lah. That means it can be.
She stood. It shouldn't be she stood, right?
You know what I mean?
They stood.
If this in this case, this all has to be plural. Plural. They lah. They. They lah. So that means this is they. They stood. So if we say they stood, you cannot find where is the subject. I think it's very difficult. She or he, this one because surrounded. So I think that, and then this they stood. Who stood down?
Could it be
No, you have to ask a question. Who stood?
people serving?
Who?
People serving servant the Paris Charaka Purisa, the long A there, I think is it? The serving people, that means a slave or a servant?
Record. The line, the slave and servant is not mentioned here. Not mentioned here. You see all the things are very accounted for. Can you see now? So even if you say who, that means you must say, let's say you say slave lah. Let's say servant lah. Okay, servant lah. Okay, if we see a servant, then you must find where. You must find where in the sentences. No, never mentioned. Because this one, let's say this is a plural, this is verb is plural. Geran won't tell you. This Geran won't tell you is a because Geran and this is connected because this is an action. This is the action, and then this is a Geran again. So in this case, your subject has to be a plural. Follow, a subject has to be plural. A subject has to be plural. So we cannot be sure whether it's a king or a queen or a prince or something like that. Most likely it's a queen because in the, the queen has a
Brother Alfred, so
Yeah.
we just look at this one is Jataka, is it?
no the
Jataka Nidana.
we don't want to look for the answer. What we want to
Oh.
do is when we do a translation, we will try to see from that line what is behind it. Yes, it's just like when you look at these sentences, you try to see everything is clear really, but from what's the here he says servant, his servant, he says king.
But because
Do-
in this
no,
it
no,
doesn't
if no,
say no
do you
reference to
here I say
servant or things.
no, I'm teaching you how to figure out. He say his servant. Does a king use a garland, fragment, ornament, all those things? Question, I question this, is it, why not her? If it's her, that means if you say her, that means it's referring to the queen already, Correct. Queen, a queen most likely going to use this one. Garland, fragrant, perfume, okay, and jewelry. Can you see, ornament, jewelry. So this gives you an indication of queen rather than king. So this one you think is his servant. I think I won't agree with this. I think this is wrong. Until I see the line. I mean, based on this line, argument is like that. Okay, but never mind whether this one, but the whole idea is I told you the subject is not mentioned. So the subject only can be found in where? In the past stop few line lah. So once you read that, you can understand lah. But anyway, you put this translation, nobody gonna know that you wrote his or her. But since you are asking why like that, then we have to justify lah. So when you say they, that means this one is a good question you ask, because when you say they, that means he's talking about not plural. That means it can be plural. That means queen or king or prince or princess. But I don't think so. I mean, in most of the Jataka, the king go out, it got a lot of queen one, no? A lot of queen one. So this is up to you to guess us. So the whole idea is like that. All right. Do you able to figure out? Jataka, of course, we can go and find the thing. But here, according to this, he says his servant. Yeah, his servant took the cloak. Took the cloak. So this is the subject. This subject not mentioned. I will underline for it. This subject not mentioned. This is not mentioned. The word took is there. Took, this one is okay up to here. Okay, and then here is, you see up to this part, Samantha. Samantha means all round. So all round or all side. So it's still, this one is still not sure yet. Surrounded, all round. It's not sure yet. And stood. So most likely, who stood? You think the servant stood? Because the servant is not mentioned. Or the king stood, nobody knows. But anyway, this is how you translate. Any other question that you want to comment? No, so we will stop at here lah. 12 already.
Thank you, Brother Alfred.
It,
Sadhu.
but it's
Yeah.
very it's very difficult, I can tell you.
Very absorbing.
A lot of
Thank you, Brother Alfred.